Ever come home from a trip with, like, the perfect souvenir?
Yeah. Something that just, every time you look at it, boom, right back there.
Exactly. And for a lot of us, that perfect souvenir involves a little sparkle.
Ooh, gemstones. I'm already with you.
We're diving into the world of gemstone shopping on your travels today with a little help from the Gemstone Detective herself, Kim Rix.
Okay, the Gemstone Detective. Love that. So she's like our guide to not getting,
Totally scammed, which, let's be real, is a worry when you're in a market surrounded by dazzling stones and pushy vendors.
Oh, for sure. Especially for someone like me who, full disclosure, gets blinded by shiny objects easily.
Right. I mean, that's part of the allure, right?
Right.
But Kim Rix, she's not just out there being charmed by sparkle. She's a gemologist, so she actually knows her stuff.
Okay, so she can tell the real deal from a fake. That's good to know.
And, get this, she's a photographer too. Her website's full of amazing photos of gemstones and markets around the world.
So she's traveled a lot, seeing these gemstones in action.
Oh yeah, almost 50 countries. She's seen it all. And that's kind of what makes her insight so valuable. She gets what it's like to be a traveler, standing there, wanting to bring home a piece of that magic.
That holiday sparkle, as she calls it. I love that phrase.
Right. It's such a great way to put it, because it is about capturing a feeling, a memory. But, you don't want that feeling to be, I got ripped off. Right.
Yeah, not quite the souvenir you're hoping for. So how does Kim Rix help us avoid that?
Well, she emphasizes that knowledge is key. Like, even before you hit the markets, do a little research. She talks about the 4 C's: cut, color, clarity, and carat weight.
4 C's. Got it. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, those are kind of your gemstone basics. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Mm.
That sounds, not very exciting.
A little bit like homework, maybe.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, even understanding just one of those C's can make a difference. Like, take the cut, for example.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I always just assumed the cut was about, if it's a square shape or a heart shape or whatever.
Well, it's that too, but it's also about how the light reflects off the facets. A well-cut stone will sparkle like crazy, even if it's small. But a poorly cut stone, even if it's real, can look kind of dull.
Huh. So you could have a totally legit gemstone that just doesn't sing.
Exactly. And that's where those photos on Rix's blog are so helpful. You can really see the difference a good cut makes.
Okay, I'm convinced. Adding gemstone research to my pre-trip to-do list.
It's worth it. Because ultimately what Rix really emphasizes is that this isn't just about buying a thing. It's about the story behind it, the connection. Like, you're not just buying a ruby. You're buying a ruby that you found in a tiny shop tucked away in a bustling market in, Morocco.
Ooh, okay, now I want to go to Morocco. See, you're good at this. But I mean, isn't that part of what makes us vulnerable to scams? That desire for a story?
Totally. Rix even talks about how some vendors will play that up. They might invent some elaborate backstory about a stone, knowing that tourists are looking for that extra something special.
Wow. So what's the best defense against, those kind of tactics?
Don't be afraid to ask questions. A reputable vendor, someone who's legit. They'll be happy to talk about their stones, where they came from, how they were cut. If they get dodgy or evasive, that's your cue to walk away.
Good advice. Okay, so we've learned about the 4 C's. We've talked about sneaky vendors. What's the one big takeaway you hope listeners remember from Kim Rix?
I think it's that buying gemstones abroad can be an amazing experience, but go in with your eyes open. Do your research, trust your gut, and don't be afraid to walk away if something feels off. Because at the end of the day, you want a souvenir that sparks joy, not regret.
Perfectly said. Now, I have to ask, any gemstone-worthy trips in your own travel memories?
There is one. I'll save that story for another time.
Oh, come on. Now I'm dying to know. You can't leave me hanging like that.
All right, fine. But first, let's hear from you.
Deal. Okay, so let me think. There was this one time